against the world.
Hey, I live for it.
I'm gonna give the yays their time to shine. Your minute starts now.
You can go first, Aizen.
At a fundamental level, this question isn't about chickens. This question is about, do you or do you not believe in evolution? Because if you believe in creationism, and we've talked a lot about God and Noah's Ark and lions on this stream. If you believe in creationism, or that something created the world, then at some point that being created the chicken exactly as it is today. Therefore, the chicken came first and eventually laid an egg. But if you believe in evolution, as I do, then at some point there was a creature that was not a chicken that laid an egg that had a mutation inside of it that created a chicken. And so therefore I must say that the egg came before the chicken.
Because chickens and birds are our closest thing to dinosaurs that we have today.
Other
not
types
because
of
of that
first.
Yes.
Well, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the ancestor is a dinosaur, and then somewhere along the line, it was the thing before.
Yes.
Then they had the egg, and then the chicken came through natural evolution.
Series of small adjustments over millions of years, and eventually an egg was laid that became a chicken, and
then we decided it was tasty, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Even then, it's not saying the chicken egg, it's saying the egg. The concept of an egg, it is too vague. Egg is vague.
Yes.
What?
Okay, we're gonna pass the microphone over to Nolan. Your minute for day starts now.
As much as I want to argue that evolution doesn't exist, I am a card-carrying atheist, so I can't go for creationism. However, what I can say is that this argument presupposes a certain level of assumptions, and I'm going to think about it as strictly biological as I can. There was, at one point in time, the original life form on our planet, whether it was, single-cell, amoeba, whatever. There was a singular creature. And through the process of evolution, it diverged into what we know now today. However, there is a single defining moment where the chicken came into existence. And it was during that process where a creature, we'll call it a paper towelopolis, it laid an egg for a little baby paper towelopolis. But some point during that gestation period, it mutated. And when that egg hatched, so existed the very first chicken. It didn't exist in the egg because it wasn't born yet. And by arguing that it existed in the egg, you were arguing against the right of abortion and women's rights. So it is by that definition, you have to agree with me that the chicken only exists once birthed outside of the egg.
Holy
that's
fuck.
a lot.
Okay, we're gonna start the 2-minute debate.
I'd like time to rebuttal if I may.
Yeah, you can.
Your 2 minutes starts now.
So it's really funny that you mentioned that me holding the stance that it's a chicken inside the egg means that therefore I must be anti-abortion. Because as a proud supporter of the Satanic Temple, I know that abortion. Actually, do I want to make this argument? Yes. As a proud supporter of the Satanic Temple, it doesn't matter if it's a baby or not because it's a sacrament of their religion. My point being is that it is still. Oh God, I don't know if I want to get into this. This is pedantic in a very real way. I'm gonna back out of this argument wherever it is I'm going.
What I would say is, I think based on our argument, we were never arguing even that there was a chicken in the egg in the first place. We're just arguing that eggs in other forms existed before the chicken or the chicken egg. So it doesn't matter.
The very first chicken egg can only exist after the very first chicken existed.
But it's not asking chicken egg.
Yeah, we're not arguing about chicken
egg.
egg.
Egg. That's what I was saying.
The egg came first.
You got me there.
Also, is it not reductive to put abortion rights to a chicken egg to compare them? Is it not also reductive?
Yeah, do you really want to think about that argument for a minute?
Look, it came to me mid-rant, and I just went with it,
Are you calling women chickens?
I think the term is
I'm not
hens.
from Playodic Games. This is a random cat t-shirt. Do not speak for the group.
Welcome to the stream where we all get censored.
I'm gonna get
This is how we
canceled on
cancel
Twitter.
Keel
This
being.
is why Truth Social is the best Twitter alternative.
Chaotic games. We're not.
Oh my god.
I can't even
Okay.
say it.
Okay, this
Chat,
is
Brand risk.
chat's minute to vote starts now.
fuck.
Huh.
I thought we all made great arguments, quite frankly.
See,
It's
funny
insane.
enough,
I feel it was my most compelling argument yet.
I did follow the logic, but also, holy fuck, that's not where I was expecting that to go.
The moment you said it has to be birthed, like the chicken, the concept of a chicken has to like actually birth to become to be realized. I was like, oh, you're gonna go there.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. I really wasn't. It just, leap of logic.
It
I
was,
followed it.
no, it was a trade that I could see where it went. I was just like, again, it's just not where I was thinking this was going. Oh my god.
Your mind is in a scramble. Scrambled eggs?
Oh my god. Also, every time people
Could've
keep
been
saying
chicken.
egg came first, I keep thinking of how people online call trans people eggs
Oh.
and how much that
That's
bothers-
what I kept thinking about.
Yeah.
Do they?
Continue.
Yeah, basically people say when you figure out egg won, but it was a close vote by
I'm Reddit.
2-1. But so basically people say when you figure out you're trans, the egg has cracked.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I personally have beef with that just because I'm I don't like it. It just makes me a little uncomfortable. But that's I think that's a personal thing, not a. Oh, that's the lo-fi. I'm so sorry.
Have you not turned off the lo-fi?
No, it's been playing the whole time because I want some music in the background. But I thought it was my work phone going off for a second, and I almost shit my pants. But no, I just don't. It makes me slightly uncomfortable. I don't know why. I get the logic. I don't know, something about it. But that's why I keep thinking
That's fair.
I keep thinking of eggs when you guys are saying
In that context.
Yeah, so I was just like, huh, why does my brain keep going? And then the abortion comments came in, and I was like, wow,
I got your mind off of it.
you did. Now I'll think of this instead.
I
You're
have absolutely no idea about what a Darwin Finch is, Psycho Sev.
What?
Darwin Finch, he was studying a lot of finches on the Galapagos, and he found 3 or 4 different varieties of finches there with different ecological niches.
Interesting.
Psycho Sev, not voting because we don't bring up your arguments isn't not a reason to vote.
I can't vote again. No, I think he's saying he can't vote, or they're saying they can't vote.
He's saying again they could have brought up this point because he criticized our last point.
Oh, right. We failed to bring up an argument that would have won over Psycho Sev. Psycho Sev is the Pennsylvania of this chat voting.
Well,
that's
they're
fucking
predicting Eisen, so maybe they shouldn't be voting.
Ooh, damn.
I
Okay,
did take some bad stance that I think have put me down on
We're
points
gonna
early
go to
on.
the next question.
Hurt your,
the goal is to be done
trustworthiness.
by 11 because that will be more slightly on schedule. So number 10, orange juice should have pulp.
Nay.
Yeah.
Nay!
Ooh.
Nay!
Nay.
Get that shit out of
Is
there.
this your
Oh wait,
fucking...
did you say yay?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
said yay also.
Oh, okay. I thought you said nay. Sorry.
Mhm.
So we've got 3 days, 2 yays, 3 nays. Nolan, where are you falling?
I guess I think I'm gonna go yay as a pulp boy myself.
Okay. Okay.
Can I start us off?
You.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
We're starting. Go.
Okay, I have a hot take on this one. I would like to try to appeal yay to all of the non-pulp drinkers because I personally hate pulp. I will never drink orange juice with pulp. However, I think that naturally occurring fresh squeezed orange juice does have pulp. So the question is not, do you like orange juice with pulp? The question is, should it have pulp? And I would say that yes, it should have pulp because that's what happens when you juice an orange. So I hate
Exactly.
pulp in orange juice, but it should happen. It should be there.
Yeah, and I think we
Also-
could all agree the extra pulp get that shit out of here. Nobody here is arguing for extra pulp in their orange juice. Just that it should have some.
Also, the pulp is all the good nutritionist parts of it. It's the fiber. It's all the other stuff.
Otherwise, you're just drinking sugar, and that's what Big Sugar wants is for you to drink the unpulped orange juice that they load with sugar.
All right. Your time is up. Days. Go for it.
Okay. So I would just like to bring up the point that you're trying to change the definition of the argument right now of orange juice should have pulp, as it's been pre-established socially. This is talking about when we drink orange juice, not what happens when you juice an orange. Because yeah, you get pulp when you juice an orange. But does that mean that should I have pulp when I drink it? No. And I feel like changing the stance of when is in that question is in bad faith. So I'm going to continue with should I have it when I drink it? And the answer is it's a personal preference. So no, it has bad mouthfeel, as Nolan liked to present it earlier in this debate. Bad mouthfeel is a very good reason to just not do things or to not have things.
Mm-hmm.
I also think if you squeeze an orange over a strainer, is that not orange juice? Catches the pulp, and there you go. It's still fresh from the orange, and it has good mouthfeel.
Alright. Your 2 minutes to argue with one another starts now.
Should poutine have gravy?
That's not the question.
Should spaghetti have marinara?
This is when it's served. When it's
Lasagna
served.
have that cheesy layer on top.
Should lasagna have that crispy, cheesy layer atop? Should chickens not have abortion rights? What we're arguing for here is
Why are you arguing for scrambled eggs?
colloquially, we're not saying we're not trying to split hairs here with the whole orange juice should have pulp because it's natural.
And yet, comes out.
You're trying to misconstrue our argument. What we're saying is orange juice, as we all know, is that delicious orange breakfast beverage that gets you going in the morning. For those of us that can't do
morning because of my meds.
So, we're not going to talk about its relationship with toothpaste because that is irregardless of pulp or not pulp. What we're saying is that orange juice should have pulp in the same way that these same dietary cultural icons should have their core ingredients. Without them, they cease to be the thing which they present to be.
Your argument is based on a willing misunderstanding of the question. In any regular conversation, if someone said
get it.
Orange juice should, and it's based, if the argument was when we produce orange juice, should there be pulp? Then your argument would make sense.
If you put an orange juice down, I expect there to be pulp the same way I expect poutine to have gravy.
Well, and that's because I assume you've been
combine it
abused
without.
into believing that.
Well, then it ceases to be orange juice at that point.
That
is
does
just
not
the
cease
slop
to be
McDonald's
orange juice.
serves for you in the
Juice
morning.
is not made. The definition of a
simple
juice is
fact
not
of the
because of
matter-
its pulp. It's the fact that it came
Show
from the
me a
fruit.
dictionary which proves you right.
Should you
The
have
simple-
apple bits in your apple juice?
Yes!
Chat is currently
I don't know if you've ever
going
been
through
to a cider mill, but it
autism.
has chunky
Which I really
goodness.
appreciate.
I'll also point out, if you're trying to consume orange
Thank
juice
you,
with
Psycho
pulp,
Seb.
it's like getting waterboarded by a damp rag.
Wait, what?
And I'm so into that. What's the argument?
Okay.
You don't have to be.
Okay, we're starting the poll. Chat, you have a minute to go vote, starting now.
Anyway, Psycho says, that's a great point about GMOs, genetically modified organisms. We made oranges. I get to decide. I am God. Thank you.
Yeah, I think they win that argument.
What is that
All-
meme
all
about the
f-
deli ham where it's
All
like,
food is genetically modified. There's no such thing as non-genetically modified food.
Exactly.
Is there
What were you
is there
saying
GMO?
about ham?
No,
GMO
there's like an old meme where it's like, is there GMO in this deli ham? And the butcher looks at the woman and goes, "Ma'am, this is a processed hunk of meat that is not naturally occurring in any animal. Over 16 pigs and all their various bits went into it. God had no hand in the creation of this."
Where did you exist on a very weird plane of the internet?
I love it.
That's
the
literally
best
just
corner.
Tumblr. That's Tumblr.
That was
Yeah,
not
that's
on Tumblr.
It's a Tumblrism.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
That sounds
on,
Tumblr
like-
coded. Oh wow,
And yet
people were
everyone's
passionate
voted
about this
no.
one. We had 8 votes on that one, and no pulp
Try-
won.
I
Damn right it
tried to tow them. I tried to
Thank
bring
you,
them over, but
autism.
didn't work.
I love you.
I may have taken your argument a little bit too far, and I apologize.
Who were my nays again? It was Elite, Eisen, and Foss?
Yeah.
And Emily.
And Emily? No, Emily
No,
was on Yay.
I was yay. I was yay. I said
Alright.
that there should be pulp because it's
Yeah.
healthier. It has
Oh.
all
I
the
think
good
Laura and I
nutritional
were the
stuff.
only-
Yeah, so
Okay,
it was
It was
Eisen,
just you.
Emily, and myself.
Eisen.
Because Emily was no pulp, right?
Okay, sorry, mixed up my people. Because I am keeping track. I'm hoping I'm keeping track of the score correctly. We'll find out.
I hope so too.
I think I
stopped.
should be winning.
You should be winning? No, that's
I'll
actually
stop.
that's what I got.
Yeah.
That is actually what I have, so yeah. Cool. Anyway,
Okay.
next question. Also, yeah, orange juice should not have pulp. That thing is a bad texture. I saw
I
some people
agree
in
to
chat with
drink
me.
it.
Me and chat were saying that it has bad texture, so
I
Yeah.
agree, but I
Extra
tried.
pulp
I
is an
still
affront
tried.
to God, but
Oh yeah.
a little
it's-
pulp.
if I'm gonna have juice, I don't
You
want
still
it to
kind
have
of get pulp
texture.
if you let it sit in the fridge anyways. It will all rest at the bottom.
Yeah, and then you shake it and it goes away.
Yeah, but the pulp's still there. They never get rid of it fully anyways.
Either way, we're gonna go to question 11. Shadow the Hedgehog is hotter than Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh no.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, we have some.
I want to say yay, but I'm made uncomfortable by the no mom. I'm 13. I eat unhappy meals now. How old is Shadow the Hedgehog?
I think he's canonically a child, isn't he? Like
They're
genetically
canonically
he's a child.
like not real and like
Well,
they don't have
canonically,
ages.
Isn't he like actually?
I've never watched the
technically-
TV show. They don't have ages.
Because he's
What's the
chronotically
age of consent for
freezed-
hedgehogs?
Because he was like frozen,
But-
in like stasis.
So
for
he's Captain
multiple
America?
years.
But that doesn't.
He's actually
Change
like
anything.
50.
But that doesn't change. No,
I don't know how
does not
physically
change
old
that.
he is.
That's
so-
a dangerous argument to start making,
Good
Kayla.
point.
No, I'm
That's
just
a
saying I
dangerous
don't know.
road
I'm saying
that
I
you
don't.
have taken the first step down.
No, Josh, I haven't.
I'm saying I don't know how
Because he's
old.
111. No, you can't. Because he is 11.
But assuming this is a version of the universe, because as established by
We
Chet,
can just assume they're
Keanu
18 for
Reeves
the
is
point of
playing
argument.
Shadow the Hedgehog, so that is an adult. So firm yay.
Yeah, yay.
Let's just say they're
Yeah.
both adults for the sake of the argument.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So are we
Yay.
all? So wait,
Yay.
we got 3 yays.
Yay.
We got a
Are
yay
there any
for
nays?
Yay.
Yay.
I'll go nay to even it up.
Ooh.
You're really gonna Nolan? You don't have to do this.
Yeah,
you can't
we can all just
be
say
a
yay and move on.
Yeah, this is one of
We can
the.
just move on.
Oh,
and
am I
do,
the
like,
only one
shadow-
saying nay? I thought it was
Years.
3 and 3.
No, it's
No.
currently 4. Elite, are you also yay?
I said yeah.
Oh, so yeah, it's
Okay.
literally everybody is saying yay.
Elite,
Okay, then yeah, we can move
Again,
on. I-
this was one in the poll. Yeah, I picked ones that had in even splits, so somebody's lying.
Say,
Someone
I think I read the
Next
question wrong
question.
in the
Vote in the
poll.
poll.
Oh, that's fair.
I think I didn't vote for this one in the poll.
Oh,
Like
maybe
in the original poll.
that might have been it. Okay. What happened in our Discord chat? I can't
Oh, I
read
sent-
that.
Oh,
It will-
it's just what Eisen was saying earlier
it's
about
the-
the
it's-
process
it's-
ham.
Yeah, is this ham process?
Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna go on to question 12. Hades' character designs are better than Hades 2.
Ooh.
But is this a question we can have if Hades 2 isn't finished?
See, here's the thing. I go into this knowing that this opinion may change once the game is released.
I'm gonna have to say nay
I
because
haven't-
Hades 2 fixed Athena.
I'm gonna have
And at the
I think I'm
very
gonna have to
least,
say nay.
Aphrodite is tolerable to look at because now she plays good.
True, Aphrodite
I
does
haven't
play
seen-
good.
I haven't seen a lot of the Hades 2 character art.
That's fair.
You guys don't have like 60 runs in Hades 2? It's
No.
just me? It's just me and my hyperfixations.
I
in the
did
corner.
beat
I don't have
Prometheus
Hades 2
finally,
yet.
so now I'm no longer going to be playing again. I basically
They-
do it until I beat.
Yeah, I haven't beat Olympus. I stopped playing because I've been studying.
I got really lucky
They-
on my last run. I could fill you in later.
They are all excellent.
So
Well, no, I had a 20-minute rant on why a couple of them were really shit in Hades 1. But I didn't present that to you. I presented it to Kayla and Emily.
I have seen it. It was a good presentation. So okay, let's make sure I have this correct. Who would say yay? Hades character designs are better.
That's
I'll
for
say yay
Hades
because I've
1 are better
always
than
seen-
Hades 2.
Because they're the only ones I've seen enough of. So
So is it
I'm
Nolan and Elite?
I'm gonna pick what if I have to pick a side. I'll pick Hades 1 is better than Hades 2.
Okay.
But this is specifically character designs.
Yeah. Sorry, in terms of character designs.
Yeah.
I know
think
very
I'm-
little about either, but I know more about one.
And then is
Yeah, I
everybody
think I'm
else?
gonna pick-
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna pick yay, but narrowly.
Okay. In those.
No, sorry, I'm gonna pick nay, as in Hades 2 is better than.
Oh, okay. So we've got Eisen on nay. Emily, are
I'm
you
on
nay
nay.
as well? Nah.
Voss is on nay.
Laura, are
Mhm.
you yay or nay?
I will go nay. I don't know what any of it looks like, so I will go nay.
Okay.
You should
just
Google it.
laugh.
You should Google it and
Well,
keep in mind. No,
Should
hold
we
on.
do
While
like a
you look at
2-second
these
Google so
characters-
Nolan can look at
while you
Elite
look at these
Nolan go
characters,
look at your choices?
Look it up
remember
right now.
that the lead designer said they were worried they would make them too sexy, and
Well,
then
let me have
produced
a
all
look.
of these character designs.
Well, that's a completely separate thing about Hades. And then they did a bath scene whole segment
Yep.
that they haven't really developed.
The bath scene designs are so bad, though.
I know, it was very disappointing.
They look really
The proportions are very weird.
The proportions
Like it's way too much of like the collarbone
It's
and not above, like just like above the shoulder. If you
because they're trying
you
to
didn't
show
wanna
a lot of skin, but they don't want to commit.
they don't want to show tit. Yeah,
I mean,
won't be tits out.
assuming I'm looking at the right stuff, I guess I'll say yay. I guess I'm switching sides.
Okay.
Yay. From the very little 2 seconds that I've seen.
Okay. So we've got 3-on-3 split. I think we could all,
Okay.
if people don't have strong opinions on this one as well, we could also always skip it.
I would be fine
Maybe
with
we
moving
should
this to the end.
I don't have
I'd
a
I'd vote skip. I think.
Mm.
Skip.
I just feel like
yeah,
I'm really opinionated and everyone else is ambivalent.
Yeah.
Voss, you
That's a
and
good
I
read.
can argue this
Come back
off
to
stream
this.
because I'm of the opinion that the Hades character designs are better so far. I think there's some that are very strong in terms of they are actually better, but I think there's a lot of them that I think are really bad, like Dionysus. I think Dionysus is
Dionysus, yeah.
he is really bad. And I get why they did him like that. I understand the plot reasons. I've been on that side of Twitter's argument. They're really bad. Still, it could still be a bad design and have good plot reason. Anyway, we'll skip it. Okay. Next question. Calendar. This is one from Elite's stream earlier. Calendar should start
God.
on a
Oh my
Sunday.
Oh my god.
yes,
Oh.
Nay
Yay.
would be
yay.
Nay.
counter start on Sunday. Yay. Sorry, I didn't think about that.
So the context is I was playing Alan Wake,
Wings
and there's a puzzle that revolved around like looking at a calendar, and it was pretty much you had to figure out like the date 1 week from the next coming Friday. But I was misreading it because I was assuming it was a Sunday to Saturday calendar. It was a Monday to Sunday calendar, so my day was like 2 days off. So it took me an extra like an extra 5 minutes to figure out the solution to this puzzle because
No,
they were
it should start on
they were
Mondays.
wrong.
I'm
It should
saying
start on
nay.
Mondays.
Interesting.
Nay.
Yeah, nay.
We got
Nay.
2 nays, 3 yays. Emily, where are you at?
Nay.
Nay. Okay.
Mm.
We got 3 nays, 3 yays. Interesting stuff. Okay, yays, you got a minute starting now.
Who's team Yay?
I'm on Team Yay.
Okay, gotcha.
If I may,
Go for it.
you want to start on a Sunday because it is incredibly important, and this is speaking from how I organize my life, to get in a bunch of easy wins early in the week so you can start off all your goals, right? So if you want to like draw every day, work out a few times a week, do all that, Sunday is a great day to start it. So you can knock it out and still have lots of time and not be stressed about it. And that way, as the week goes on and you're trying to maintain these habits, you can knock them all out over the course of the week and have Saturday as a completely free day because you're going to want to stay up late Friday night anyways.
And
That's
to
my
elaborate on that, you can also, in your mind, think Monday is the start of the week. It doesn't have to be, if the Sunday is the start of the week on a calendar, Monday is not the start of the week in your mind. You can have it both ways, but with Sunday being the start of the calendar, it condenses the important bits right down the middle. It just perfectly center aligned. And who doesn't like center justified text?
Yeah. And
Me.
Ali, if you want to say something really quick, I'll let you, but your minute is up.
okay, I was just gonna point out like the term like bookends refers to both sides. So if you bookend something, you do it on both sides, and so weekend is both sides of the week.
Fair. Nays, your time starts now. Go for it.
I think just with the nature of my job and how my life works, my life revolves around this phone, which I have to answer if it goes off from Monday to Sunday. There is no other way I can organize my life, because on Sunday, I am free. Sunday is my last day, and I think just I am still in a world where so much of my life revolves around school, even though I'm not attending. And school, it's very much like Monday, that's your start. So all of my calendars, where I can help it, start on Monday, just for the convenience of being in a school environment and having your week start, and then you got the weekend at the end to look forward to all week. Half of your weekend isn't gone in the first day of the week.
I agree. I mean, personally, my physical calendars that I have up above my desk right now go Sunday to Saturday. I think that us as North Americans have been brainwashed into that's just what we're used to seeing. But as soon as I realized that other countries do it the other way, I was like, wow, that makes so much more sense. Like, I think it's probably what you're used to seeing aesthetically, but the weekend refers to the end of the week. And so I see your argument about the bookends being on either side, but at the end of the day, like, the weekend is the end of the week. Like, everything resets on Monday. And I mean, I'm in the same situation as Emily job-wise, so I feel you.
I just think, also,
I am going to start the 2 minutes here before you go into it, so you can start the 2 minutes, but I just want to start them, because we are over
okay.
that time.
I would just like to specifically counter one of Eisen's points. He said that, like, at the beginning of your week, you start off on Sunday, and you do a bunch of easy wins, so you can maintain that throughout your week. You can still do that. You can just put Sunday at the end. Like, that doesn't change anything. Like, you can still start your habits on the Sunday. I think it makes more sense because most appointments, like most things open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So you have your entire week here, and then anything's at the end. It should follow the natural course of the week where we think it starts. Because Sunday is the last day of the week. It's the weekend. It should be at the end of the calendar week. It'd be less confusing for me if it was just rows of 7 rather than what we have now of, like, weird augmented days.
I'm afraid ISO standard 8601 specifies Monday as the start of the week, and for that reason and that reason alone, I must concede.
I don't know what that is.
There's an ISO standard for this?
International Standards Organization, they do a lot of stuff for
What's their standard for writing out dates?
It is year, month, day, and I know that standard because that is why I started writing year, month, date back in about 2014.
I'm a year, month dater. That's accurate.
See, I do it in reverse. I do day, month, year, but it makes it
day, month, year.
Fortunately, I'm a month, day, year.
If you
month
use
to year is better.
computers, you can sort alphabetically by year, month, date so much easier.
I would like it'd just be visually a lot nicer to look through a calendar if it started on Monday and then we did a row of 7 and it ended on the Sunday.
Mhm.
If anything, the calendar should have less weeks and like extend longer to condense the
No,
weeks to
what
look
you're saying
nicer.
now was insane.
I don't agree with that. to be
Yeah,
fair.
that's no.
I think you're
That-
proposing for
I'm like,
calendar
you have
train.
to understand, for me, starting the week on Sunday, I think is objectively better than starting the week on Monday, because then you start
But-
it with work and you're already tired.
Time is
Right?
a construct. It literally doesn't matter. It's
Chat-
either
No,
way,
No,
we're going
it's
through the
very
same
real.
7 days.
We can alter it.
Chat, your time is
Just
starting
because you don't
now.
understand E equals MC
I can't
squared
increase
doesn't
gravity,
mean
Eisen.
time's
I
not
cannot
real.
actually
Your
alter
time starts now. Vote for which one you prefer.
But no, I absolutely not on making calendars longer.
I have a question for you though. So let's say like I'm trying to better my life. I'm like I want to get into good habits. Like I want to do things right. If I start that in February, is that any less meaningful than had I started it in January just for